lounges are 20 years old, and we are sat in the original lounge, which opened 20 years ago. 20 years has flown by, but it also feels like a bit of a lifetime.
Back in '96, Alex and I moved down to Bristol, and we met Dave. We got our heads together and came up with the lounge concept. The lounge was born. It was exciting. It was slightly terrifying. We didn't have a contingency for failure. We ran out of money. We put everything on our credit cards, and it was slightly reckless, but I think we always had a belief that we would be onto something that would work. We didn't necessarily realise the potential that we've realised in the last 20 years.
We have a really loyal group of regulars who've been coming to this lounge since it's been open. They actually pay a slightly off-menu price for their teas and their coffees.
Lounges are made special by the people who work in them, fundamentally. I mean, there's all sorts of things that we do. We have a fantastic fresh food menu, and we have a fantastic front of house team, and the way in which they interact with the guests is what really makes a lounge what it is.
When we started Lounge, it works really well in small suburban high streets and in towns, and I think what we saw when we went into cities and bigger towns was that there was an opportunity for something a bit bigger, a bit more glamorous, and we talk about a lounge being a home from home, whereas Cosy Club's more of a place to go out where you're more likely to get dressed up.
I would describe Cosy Club as an experience. We offer food and drinks, but we offer a bit more than that, because what we offer is an experience for people who arrive and step through the door, and all of a sudden they're somewhere that's a bit of an escape and a bit of something more than they were expecting.
Almost like James Bond-esque, sassy, tongue-in-cheek. So like gold and beautiful with big plants, and you've got these amazing stairs, and you've got private dining rooms, which we don't call private dining rooms. They all have their own names, which I love.
Classic British feel, but brought to the next level.
Very elegant, almost extravagant, like it is a very beautiful place. Yeah, and it makes everything a lot more fun.
Community is really important in the growth of lounges, and as a business I think it's really important that we and our team display characteristics of warmth, of hospitality, of kindness and charity, and really display that towards the local community, the local high street.
The team are just so energetic. They want to get to know the community as much as I do, which is nice to see, and they just put their heart and soul into everything they do.
I made a joke the other day that it's like Cheers, because so many of our regulars come in and we just know their names.
It's just along the road from where I live, so it's quite good just to pop along if you've had a hectic day at work and have a drink to unwind.
It's just like being like your local cafe, go bar, restaurant, whatever you want it to be. It's all things to many people.
Some of the community stuff we do is fantastic, I think, and probably pushed some people who ordinarily wouldn't have done it to do it and actually quite enjoy it as well. People do feel like it's their place, or a lot of the customers do feel it's their place.
I think they just love how they can see how we are all friends and how we are like a little family here, and that once they start coming in and they become a regular, they feel part of that family too.
Well, I come here most days of the week. I love coming in here. I love the greeting I get, even as I walk through the door. And I notice any of their customers, it doesn't matter whether they're new, old or what, they all get greeted. And although I have visited quite a few of the other lounges, places, they're all very good, but this is like my home.